guys, and welcome back to my channel, Unicorn Fairy. It's me, Lee, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. To start off with, you need medium speed monomer, crystal clear acrylic powder, which is from Nail Nails, as you can see. And I was going to start straight away, but then I realised I hadn't primed and dehydrated, so I'm using Nail Nails dehydrator and Nail Nails acid free primer. And then what I'm going to do is apply one layer of the dehydrator to all of the nails, and then once that's all dry, I apply 2 coats of acid free primer to all of the nails. These tips that I'm using are Nail Mate from Glitter Planet. I wasn't keen on these, but that's probably because I like what I like, which is the Nail Nails, you know, stiletto ones, the pink ones. I prefer them. These are nice. So I ended up doing the other hand using my normal ones because I preferred them. Yeah, so what I'm starting off by doing is getting a thin clear base of the Crystal Clear by Nail Nails, and I'm applying this to all of the nails, and this is just so that I have something to file back to once I've finished, you know, when my client comes back. This is my friend that I'm doing, and so that I don't have to, you know, start from scratch. Okay, so on the ring finger, I wanted to try this decal thing that you put in water. I put it in water for about 10 seconds, give or take. And then once it's soaked up the water, you'll see in a minute where I slide it off. And I used the tweezers. I thought that might help, pick it up, but it wouldn't. And also I've just wiped over with my wet brush on the nail as well to help it stick. So as you see, I slided it off, and now I'm applying this decal thing to the nails. And there I am, I was like, which way shall I do it, to my friend, and I ended up this way. This nail actually turned out wrong, but once, because this was my first time, when I did the second nail on the other hand, it actually turned out much better, which I was quite chuffed about. Okay, so I'll leave this decal nail to dry. And I was going to put the glitter on first, but then I decided to let it dry first. So I'm using Nail Nails Pure Black. And I was going to use Radiant White, but I actually changed my mind and we went with some Glitter Planet glitter. I think it was Reflections and Mermaid Flakes I used. We'll show you later when I'm doing it. So on this nail, I was asking my friend where he wanted the black, at the top or at the bottom. We decided with the top. So I put a bead up near the cuticle and, press it and pat it where I need it, and then I try and shape it the way I want it, so that I can file it later, so that I can apply the reflections. That's it, Glitter Planet Reflections acrylic to the base, to the bottom of this nail. So yeah, I just keep patting and pressing. This black pigmented powder is quite hard to use because it's so pigmented, and it sticks to the brush a lot, so you have to keep wiping the brush a lot. So now that the black's where I want it on the middle finger, I'm going in with some clear acrylic, the crystal clear from Nail Nails, and I'm going to apply some on the finger, on the nail even, and then I'm going to apply some black glitter mix that I made, because I want to, apply the glitters around this design, this picture, and then I'm going to encapsulate the whole lot. So this is what I'm doing, and the not the black one, but the other one that you can see, that is Glitter Planet's Reflections glitter mix, and it is really, really, really pretty. Okay, so it's round about this point where I was wiping away the glitter off the face of this design, where I realised that I'd over wiped and ended up messing up the face. So I ended up trying to put the glitter back. But on the other hand, it actually turned out right. So what I would recommend doing is not messing around with the decal itself and just trying to work around, and then apply a really wet bead to start with when you're encapsulating, and then a thicker bead after that on the top, when you're encapsulating, and just try not to mess around with the decal area as much, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So I'm also applying some of this Reflections glitter to the black to give it a bit of a, like a multi-tonal colour. Okay, so now we're going on to the middle finger, and I'm just filing and shaping the, where the black is, the edge of the black, to make it a bit more sharper and smoother. And then I'll go in by getting some clear acrylic and dipping it into the Glitter Planet Reflections. There we go, and it's and then applying that to the end, you know, the whole of the bottom of the nail, if that makes sense. But it will do once you start seeing it. So that's what I'm doing here, and I just keep adding and putting it where I want. This nail, all of the nails actually get encapsulated no matter what. That's what I do. So now I'm going in with some Nail Nails Pure Black acrylic powder, and I'm applying this near the cuticle and then pressing it as close to the cuticle as I can. You do have to be careful with this because it does get everywhere and it makes such a mess, and as you can see it's sticking to my brush, but then I decide to paint it down because it's quite easy to paint with if you get the right consistency. And whilst the nail is still wet and stuff, I add some more, as you can see here, just to make it sure that it's all opaque and there's no patchy bits. And then I go and get some glitter planet mermaid flakes, and I do this in like a S shape, is that right? Yeah, that's what I call it. Yeah, that's what people call it. It's like an S shape all the way down the nails, and this is just to give it a bit of sparkle basically, and they actually turned out a lot nicer than I thought they would, because we didn't actually have a plan when we were doing these nails. We literally just winged it. So on this thumbnail, what I've done is I'm just applying a thin layer of the black, and I just try and paint it down like I did on the index finger. And then I will go in with the black glitter mix, and I will just apply that to the whole of this nail, and that's about it really for this nail. Okay, and so for the pinky, it's the same as the index and the thumb. It's just applying a bead of black acrylic, which is the same as before, Nail Nails Pure Black, and that is pretty much it, because they all are getting encapsulated, but this one particularly will be getting a black chrome powder put on top when it's, you know, near the end. Okay, so now it's time to encapsulate all the nails. So I'm just going to go and tidy up my space because I don't like this, you know, black stuff, you know, black monomer and stuff everywhere. This is the Nails Kolinsky number 14 round brush. I really don't like this brush. I tried it and then I was like, nope, nope, go back to the brush I like. And then that's what I was doing. So I'm going to encapsulate all of these nails with Nails Crystal Clear, which I must admit, I did mess up on the one finger because I did the bead a bit too dry. But other than the fact that that was my fault, obviously, this Crystal Clear is really, really good because I've got a clear acrylic powder from Nails from, it was like an old, you know, batch, and it's not crystal clear and it's not as clear as this, whereas this is like really clear. I was really shocked. So this product is actually really, really good, and I would recommend getting this crystal clear one. Um, if you're interested in a good clear acrylic, this is definitely one I would pick. I'm going to show you the Nailmate foams now. These are what I used. Okay, so I've done all the filing, shaping and buffing off camera. If you would like to see more videos like that, just let me know. My friend's finger is a bit dodgy, but I think considering all, they turned out really nice, and I do like these. He loved them when he left. You'll see a video at the end of all of the nails. So on the index finger, like I said before, I ended up doing the first bead slightly dry, so it ends up with like this white patch, if you can see it. And I'm using this rhinestone gel. So I've never used it before. It's very thick, so I would assume that's something like what the Nails Mega Gloss would look like, or you know, the texture wise. But yeah, so I just apply some of this on the index finger because I'm applying some, I'm going to call them iridescent because I'm not sure what the colour was, but I got these on eBay and they're really pretty, and they're SS somethings and SS, a variety of SS, like SS12s, SF6s and multi-mix basically. So what I just do is use my picker tool, and I'm just going to keep applying gems till I'm happy on this nail. This is the only nail that is actually getting any gems whatsoever. Okay, so now this is the black chrome powder. It's like a grey colour. It was. I'm assuming this is what it's supposed to look like. And I'm going to apply this to the pinky finger. So it's in the hand is in the lamp at the minute, and I applied a coat of NSI's Glaze and Go No Wipe Top Coat, and I'm just going to wait for him to give it me, and then I'm going to apply this all over the nail, just so it's got something shiny on it, because we like shiny stuff. Okay, so his hand's out the lamp, and yeah, just dab a little bit onto the sponge applicator, and I'm doing like a circle motion and a up and down motion onto the nail to get this all over. It's kind of like shotgun metal colour or gunmetal colour. This black is actually really nice. It turned out a lot nicer than I thought. Thought it might be a bit blacker though, but it's obviously not. But yeah, and I just keep rubbing it in because I wanted it quite shiny. Time to give it a dust. And then I apply NSI Glaze and Go again. And I apply this on to the nail, just thinly. And then I put this in the lamp for 30 seconds and pull it back out. And then I top coat all of the nails and cure them fully for 60 seconds because my lamp's an LED lamp. Okay, on this middle finger, I top coated them like I did all the others, but off camera, I actually top coated underneath to make it more of like a glass effect because it was quite see-through. So I wanted to be like really see-through, so I top coated underneath and cured that as well. Okay, so now onto the index finger. When you're top coating on this finger or with crystals, you don't ever top coat over the crystals, especially if they're Swarovski like these. You go around them and avoid touching the actual crystal itself, because it'll just take away the shine and the cut from the stones themselves. This thumbnail I was really disappointed with because you couldn't really see the glitter. You could see like a shimmer of a sparkle or something, but it wasn't what I thought I was hoping it to be. I thought it'd be a bit more, you know, blingy, but it wasn't. Okay, so now the hands are in the lamp and it's curing for 60 seconds, and I'm going in with Neo Nails Vanilla Cuticle Oil. It smells amazing, this stuff, and I'm going to apply that to all of the nails, just to put the moisture and nourishment back in the nails. So this, as I was pointing to this nail and saying I was a bit disappointed on it, but obviously try, I know that. The second one turned out really good, and once I figured out what I'd done wrong this time round, it turned out better on the second hand. Okay guys, so this is the nails, so I'm going through and I'm showing you all of the nails. Yeah, here you go. And here's the second attempt I did, which I love. It's my favourite nail. So yeah, I'm just showing you all of the nails, and my friend, we don't really know do anything like this before. So here you go. And then he puts them together, and now I'm just going to show you. So here's my first attempt at encapsulating, and this is my second attempt. Hands down, my second attempt was 100 times better. So there you go guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you, bye!